Ready? You're closer. Girls, there we go. There you are, you're safe, you're safe. There we are. Oh, they will settle down. Good girls. Alright. Welcome to you home. There we go. There we are. Our very first hen rescue, everything was shocking, everything. Yeah, now it's just not, it's expected.
I think we just had to do it. Once we're in it, we're in it. It's not because we are rescuers. Neither of us actually want to do this at all.
You prepare yourself so much, all the sounds, all the screaming that you hear, farmers laughing and joking all around them whilst they push them into crates.
And you have to put on
a face, because they can stop it at any time.
You need to laugh when they laugh and
Yeah, it's horrible.
not look like you're judging the way that they're bashing them around and making them scream.
Even if you buy free range, which is what I used to do, the majority of the farms we've been into are free range. They are not what you think.
I've never seen a free range farm that has lovely fields and chickens going everywhere. I mean, I'd like to think it existed, but I've never seen it. I mean, it's unfathomable. You can't even imagine being shut in a barn where you're given enough space to basically walk 2 or 3 steps around yourself with 6,000 other people. And that's your life. The hens aren't actually as unfeathered as we often get. They're stressed.
They're stressed. Yeah, and they've been pecking each other. You can see that clearly. Many of the free range hens that we've picked up, they are without feathers, blood on their combs. A lot of them can be egg bound. We've had ones with broken legs, so many prolapses.
The filth that they're kept in, because it just burns their skin very, very red and raw. They've got no feathers, it's just their skin, and then they're touching their feces like all day, so it's just a horrible state. The egg industry doesn't need males. As soon as male chicks are identified, they get macerated. They're all just thrown into this thing that just crushes their bones. They are not even a day old.
It takes the wind out of you. I focus minute by minute, but we break down afterwards. Quite often it can just be an absolute breakdown. I mean, I can remember one specific occasion. There's been a few hours or so of driving and we got back, taking them all out of the crates, and there was one that was looking a little worse for wear, so I picked her up, I scooped her in my arms, I took her into our kitchen and just sat on the floor with her in a towel, just willing her to come round, just because this was her first day of freedom, and she just died, and I lost it. And I lost it for her, but I lost it for all of them. Late at night, that's when they settle down to sleep. They have a gang of people who are actually called catchers. They go in there and they take them by their legs and stuff them in crates. They are hung up by their legs, and the next thing is that their heads go into electrified water, and that is supposedly to stun them. They react to that, so they lift their head out of the water, and at that point they have their throats slit, and they obviously all watch that happen to each other.
I do remember a farmer saying to me once that if you need your hens to start laying again, you just put them in a dark room and starve them for a few days, and then that sends them into a molt, and then they will kick start their laying. So you do whatever it takes to make them be productive, whether that is leaving the lights on all the time or creating unnatural conditions that are going to make them just continue to lay, basically. And then the moment they're not, then they're useless, aren't they? The thing is, we have so much grief in the rescue business. You have to at some point protect yourself from it. It's not because we are rescuers. Neither of us actually want to do this at all.
In many ways, I'm grateful that I'm not in there doing the catching, because I feel that if I missed one, that they would be, effectively pleased that I hadn't got them because they were scared, but in actual fact their fate would be far worse that night, and they don't know it.
They're so frightened, they don't want you to pick them up because they're so scared of you being there.
They're going to our farm. We've got about 13 acres there, and they'll be roaming all over it. So, and they've got a stream, they've got ponds, and they love it there. And a big barn full of hay, and they're just so funny to watch. We have a xylophone for them, and they peck and make music. We love the fact that when we have picked up rescue hens, and some of them look almost skeletal, they then just, within a few weeks, they just blossom, and then their feathers are gorgeous.
She's obviously just not well. Probably a cancer or something, we know that a really, really high proportion of these hens get ovarian cancer, so I imagine it might be something wrong. But everything that we do in breeding them to make them produce so many eggs, it's all their reproductive system. Really just want her to be outside because she hasn't ever been outside, so
Put the sun on her back.
get the sun on her. Give her a bit of time. We'll give her a bit of food and water. She's had some painkillers. She may perk up with that, but she might not. I don't think she's got long. I mean, if she'd been on a farm, then if anyone had spotted her, they'd just break her neck and throw her on the dead pile. If she was one of our hens, then we would have caught this earlier, and then we'd be investigating and trying to see what was going on. But at this point, for her, she's literally only just arrived.
I'm sad that she is not going to have the life that was just described by the people who have just picked up chickens she came with. When you do the rescue and you get them here, and this is just a place that they are staying before they go to their new lives. They're just so close to living in a place where she wasn't just a number. She would have had a name. She was meant to have freedom. Today was meant to be her first day of freedom. And I think sometimes it's always upsetting, but also it just makes you really angry. All the saves and the rescues we've done, there's been one that has been decent, and that was 200 chickens together, and that's it, in an area that they could roam. So they were fully feathered like this. That's it. All the others are the same as far as I'm concerned. It's not that people don't care, I think people don't know about what they go through.
Some of the moments that I felt like we were doing good work have been when we've had people come round and we tell them where the animals are from, and the animals they do the job for us. When people see them, they are their own advocates.
Before the sanctuary, I considered animals absolutely zero. Almost the opposite. They didn't feature in my life at all. I came from a very different place. Just one small piece of education changed everything.